All right, so I was about to make a video about something. Hey, you know what? First of all, let's give ourselves a round of applause, all right? We made it. February, okay? All right. History Month, all right? Come on now. I want you to really give yourself a little round of applause real quick, man. All right, you're doing well. You're still here. You're breathing. Your brain work. That's all you really need to get everything else in functionality. That didn't really make sense, but check this out. I was gonna make a video on something else a little bit more direct. I really wanted to engage with my audience out there anywhere between 18 and 25 years old. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it a la carte. Okay, let's go ahead and add all the energy together today. I just want to first say I really appreciate you guys. Okay, that's first and foremost. Welcome back to the video. Make sure you're liking these videos. Make sure you're commenting down what you feel. You want to say what's up. You want to say what's down. Whatever. Let me know what's up. Second, again, to my 18 to 25-year-olds, man. And this is not just them, but specifically these guys, but everybody else too. Okay, if you're feeling like it's for you, it's for you. Just put it down. Put it down. And really, I'm talking to myself at 18, 19. Put it down, even though I'm forever young. Put it down. You don't need to be puffing on anything. You dang sure don't need to be sipping on anything. You know, don't get me wrong. I know there's times to enjoy yourself, right? I know there's times to, ease up and, really ingest the fruits of life. But at the same time, that alignment and that connection to who you truly are is really how you get the sweetest fruit of life. I'm driving, obviously, so forgive me if I'm not looking directly into your soul. But that alignment, right? That connection to who you are is really how you get the sweetest fruits in life. In fact, it's really how you get the true fruit, the organic fruit, right? And I'll give you an example. When you're eating, random example right now, sources, mangoes, right? You're eating watermelon, crisp, fresh. You're eating whole food, right? You're really getting the fruits of life and you're really fueling your body. And on the other side of the coin, I just passed by Jack in the Box. When you get in Jack in the Box, right, and you are getting those 2 for 99-cent tacos, right, or you getting that sourdough Jack, okay, you can tell what I like to order if I ever go there. You're kind of thinking you're getting the fruits of life, but you'll find out soon if you keep taking in that stuff, life ain't feeling so fruitful inside, right? So again, what I'm really trying to convey is that allow yourself to really see what is for you, what is real for you, and what is there maybe when you hit checkpoints, right? What is there for you maybe when you're ready to celebrate, when you have started to create what you truly wanted to create instead of creating whatever your mind is randomly creating for you, right? Because deliberate thought, which newsflash, which this is kind of a segue into what we're about to get into, deliberate thought is the only way, right? Deliberate thought is the only way that you're able to, we don't really use the word manifest too much over here anymore, but really deliberate thought is the way that you are able to create the life that you truly desire to live. And newsflash number 2, you're always using deliberate thought, right? I forget what verse it is. I think it's like Romans 6-12. And it talks about, Father, I cannot, my thoughts are so, this is not word verbatim, but the context is my thoughts are so powerful. And I realize that. And sometimes I'm not confident enough to use these thoughts. It's hard for me to think a certain way when I have all these other thoughts that are coming into my mind that are contradicting what I want to live, who I truly am. And first and foremost, you are not all your thoughts. You are not all your thoughts. As soon as you get a thought that's probably coming from any type of media, any type of conversation you've had in the past, as soon as you get these thoughts that do not serve you, it's time right there to stop yourself and say, these are not I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts, right? All these scary movies, all these wild movies, these thrillers, right? Believe it or not, they're planting seeds into your mind to a certain extent, especially if you're not aware and being deliberate and being an observer of your awareness. And that's why sometimes you get these crazy off-putting thoughts, or you get thoughts that really don't align with who you truly are and what you're moving towards. So it's really important that you stop yourself, you collect yourself, and right there, dead in its tracks, say, I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. And you'll be surprised how that transforms, and that allows you to let go of what you've been holding on and what you've been battling. Because if somebody wants to argue 12:21 and 6:06 at the same darn time. And I got in the car before I started this video, it was 12:12. I was like, okay, it's time to pop on here. But if you're going into a conversation and it turns out to be an argument, a person, your family, your friends, a random person, especially if it's about, the big politic word, right? If you continue to try to argue with them, you're going to take on that energy versus saying, you know what, it was great talking to you, but I'm not really into debating. I'm not really into arguments. And I had a good discussion, but I need to go take care of what I need to take care of. You don't need to be super transparent in regards of like, hey, I don't want to argue because you don't need to be explanative. And I know my energy I'm just letting my energy flow, but you don't need to explain. You just need to separate yourself from that. And that goes for your thoughts, right? If you have thoughts and you're trying to argue against your thoughts, you're going to invoke them. And guess what? Now they're going to be planted deeper and deeper and deeper into your essence. And that's how you truly manifest. Now, lastly, getting back to creating the life that you truly want to live. You're wondering to yourself, how do I create this life? I've tried and it just seems like it doesn't work out for me. It's been years. I know all the techniques. I know everything, and I'm doing everything. And for some reason, it just doesn't work for me. Right there with that finishing statement is the reason why it's not working for you, right? You've always been able to create what you wanted to create. And to confirm that, if you look back on how you're thinking and how you've been thinking in your last 5, 10 years, however long, and you look back on that, you can decode and see, oh man, my thoughts have been all over the place. Some days I'm on it and I'm deliberate and I'm very conscious. And some days it gets difficult for me where I feel overwhelmed in these thoughts, these doubts. The already created, manifested world is trying to tell me this is where I'm at. When everything right now, all these words that I've just mentioned in the last 8 minutes and 30 seconds, that's the past. There's no such thing as time. There's truly you can't look anywhere into nature and find time. It does not exist. So when you're going back and saying, oh, I need to work on the past, or all these thoughts that have been bothering with me, you're giving them power instead of empowering the thoughts that you truly want to empower, right? That's why I like to use the word deliberate. When you are 10 toes down, deliberate in what you truly want, and you keep your eye on the prize and you don't care about anything in front of you, I'm not going to say things are going to happen in a day. Heck, I'm not even going to say things are going to happen in a week. But again, there's no time. All we have is now. So when you create that deliberate thought in connection, I think I can say in conjunction to what you truly desire in your life, it's only no matter of time until it comes into your life. But what's happening on the bottom, underneath everything, is you're emitting a frequency. You're emitting a frequency, which this whole world is vibration, right? One of the 7 Hermetic principles. I haven't gotten far into the book yet, but I'm aware of this stuff, right? You're aware of this stuff. And that's why there's frequencies and sounds like a dog whistle only dogs can hear, right? That's why there's frequencies of color and vibrations of color. We only see 0.0153. We see nothing of this spectrum. That's why when you go and you spray mist, and if the sunlight hits it right, you're able to see the rainbow right in front of you, right? You ever sprayed mist, or there's some water and the mist came up and the sun hit it and you're like, oh wow, look at that rainbow right there. And then the mist dissolves and you're not able to see it, right? We got frequency and energy all around us. And our electromagnetic heart is going to take us there immediately, and it's up to us holding that in our heart and our gut so it aligns with our brain, right? Because this is really the gatekeeper, I should say back here, referencing to the subconscious, right? And that's why you need to tap into your deliberacy, your deliberance, your conscious, and you need to hold that frequency. And as you do that, and as you truly let go, you disregard everything in front of you, go take care of your family, go take care of yourself, go hang out with some friends that are on this caliber as you, right? Not to say that there's levels, which, you know, in a sense there are, but hang out with your friends and your people and in areas that are uplifting and that are sustaining that vibration that you intend to have. It's gonna get easy, because it's always been easy. It's always been easy, right? We just have to be in here. The kingdom of heaven is within, so that we're able to emit that frequency out, and the world transforms and conforms to what you truly hold and vibrate at, right? So, you know, really the whole video, what we said, this is off the cuff. This is from the heart. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Higher Self. Thank you, God, for guiding me, giving me the energy and the clarity for this message. Because when you pair up that first message and that second message, you're really able to see what this game of life really is, and you're really able to navigate it at the level that you came here to navigate in. Not the level that they want you to navigate, right? There's screens everywhere, 24/7, right? The news is 24/7, right? That's a key, that's a silver lining. Your perception is everything. Wherever your attention goes, leave it in the comments. All caps, energy flows, okay? So keep that in mind. As soon as you get that thought that doesn't serve you anymore, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Shout out to that meme. I love you guys. I really appreciate the love and the light you guys are sharing. I really appreciate the encouragement that you guys are also sharing. And I really also, last but not least, want to, for lack of better words, wish you guys a great month, okay? It's all in your hands. This month is gonna go exactly how you think it's gonna go. Love and light to all, and to all, love and light. Forever out. I'll see y'all soon.